white gorilla, aka Lincoln in Africa. People don't realize this is a story about the African boy of Abraham Lincoln. An all-star cast of absolutely nobody you know, and a splicing of 2 movies. Oh, supervised by Geo the metric system. African Grass Huts, sponsored by Target. Oh, Fraser Hines, what a great director.
The jungle. Weird, mysterious.
And black.
Countless beasts of prey, with their thunderous roars and haunting cries, echoed by the somber beat of distant drums. Drums
Seems like they just run around in circles and yell at each other.
with its paths leading to unseen, unheard of dangers.
You'll see these shots 100 times during this film. I swear, nothing new. I think this was filmed in the San Diego Zoo. I don't think this is really Africa.
The jungle, through which countless and daring explorers have fought their way.
And found absolutely nothing!
Strange and fantastic stories that have veiled this land of mystery. Some of them never to return.
Hey, Obama Jr.
Victims of the savage tribes who call the jungle theirs.
It's a Republican Party.
The flashing fangs of jungle beasts. Others like myself to escape, sharing with me vivid scars.
I don't think this guy's ever been to Africa. I think he's full of BS.
Memories that recall a strange, unbelievable experience that started when I, Steve Collins, was acting as a guide.
Yeah, Steve Collins is an actual liar and has never been to Africa. At the Banana Republic.
There you are, Stacy. There's what you ordered, huh? That ought to fix you up.
It'll take more than that to fix me up.
Don't tell me the jungle.
Arrow Flynn?
Not the jungle. The everlasting noise that comes from it that gets on my nerves.
I don't see how you stand it, Morgan.
I've grown so used to jungle noise, I'd be lonesome without it now. You know it.
He must live next to Kanye West.
I might get used to it, Morgan, but I'll never feel lonesome for it.
I agree with you on that.
Hey, it's Ed Asner.
Agree with me on another. That Ed Bradford was a fool to attempt an expedition to a country he knew so little about.
Well, you won't get an argument there.
Maybe. I'll go you one first. I think you and I are fools.
I think that guy's got a caterpillar on his lip.
Explain. You do know that Bradford entered the jungle. But until we settle, once and for all, whether you're dead or alive, we're going to be guests of Mr. Morgan here at the trading post.
Yes, and keep on being foolish. For my part, I just as soon call it off.
In the middle of a Universal Studio backlot. Yeah, like you can hear that.
Stacy, huh? Give me a hand quick.
The first UPS man makes his first delivery. M&M's. Melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Well, since he looks like he's going to have a baby. He had a Snickers bar attack.
You know him, Morgan?
Of course I do. Steve Collins.
Bradford died.
Right.
What do you suppose happened to Bradford and the rest of them? He's the guy. What could have happened?
No.
No more Polish women, please.
Mark's on him sure been pretty badly clawed, too.
Actually, what these three guys don't realize, he just came back from watching a bad silent movie, and he's about to tell all of us about it.
Easy now, fella. Now, let's sit up. You're all right now, Collins. This is Morgan. You're back in my trading post.
The beast you saw?
No, we only heard you.
Not since this morning after taking a leak.
Oh, it's no use. If you didn't see it, you wouldn't believe me. No one would.
Believe what?
That I saw the white gorilla.
You didn't see any pink elephants at the same time, did you?
Or any singing rhino?
I've heard of a lot of queer beasts since I've been here, but no white.
Queer beasts. Wow.
I have.
You have.
Many times through the natives.
Yeah, live. Sunset Strip in L.A. Yeah, white gorilla. Everyone knows that white gorilla.
All other gorillas due to its odd coloring. It was driven out of its family's circle when it was born, and its hate for anything that walks makes it a deadly enemy. One to keep clear of. Was it the white gorilla that jumped you?
Yes.
Maybe that's what got Bradford.
You were Bradford guy.
What these guys don't realize is this guy sitting in the chair is a massive compulsive liar.
You knew the country you were going into. Why didn't he return with you?
Because he wouldn't listen to me.
Let me show you these scenes of this silent movie I watched.
He set the course, picked the trail. We went on for days, making camp at night, always near a stream. Even after a long day's trek, he would insist on exploring away from camp. I knew we were in bad country. Country where the natives hated the white man.
Wow, talk about racism. They talk about racism in America? Jeez.
He would just laugh. Start out with one of his party. Then when he failed to return, I started out looking for him. When I found him,
We went to another movie.
why he hadn't returned.
And here we go, hence the other movie.
Bradford's trail led me to this village. The tone of their drums warned me to go east.
In Oakland, California.
Nearby, I discovered
I observe everything and do nothing.
of one of the most savage tribes in the jungle.
The tribe of Raisinets.
As I watched, trying to figure a way to rescue them, an elephant entered the village.
And here comes a young Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln here to save the day.
I could hardly believe my eyes when I saw a small white boy drop from the elephant's trunk. This mere slip of a child here in the jungle among the wild beasts and savage tribes. It was uncanny.
Wow, this guy should run for president one day. Hey, me boy. Lincoln says bow.
Just who this little jungle boy was and what strange power he held over the natives was beyond me.
Listen to your master. Come on, Lincoln, I don't want to do that.
Bradford and Allison lost no time in getting away.
And Lincoln is ready to leave for other adventures.
I had made up my mind to find out who the boy was. But when he left the village, he disappeared. Losing track of Bradford and Allison,
Ooh, it's hot up here.
hoping to locate them. Bradford met up with one of the native boys from our camp.
I observed all this from one single tree.
He was trying to get his bearings from the tree. Suddenly, he became excited.
By going down the rope.
I noticed why. The jungle boy clinging to his elephant's trunk had entered the clearing. For some unknown reason, when the little fellow saw them, he turned and ran back into the jungle.
That guy on the tree's got great eyesight, I'm telling you.
Then the jungle menace confronted Bradford. Trapped by the lions, and without firearms, he took the only means of escape.
Hundreds of lions chase after him. Once again, he gets excited and erect, climbing the trees. All right, we get the point. There's lots of lions.
You shouldn't be up there just lying around.
As I watched him, I forgot the jungle boy and the fact that I too was trapped by the wild beasts.
Yeah, right.
Something moving through the undergrowth along the riverbank. As I watched, I wondered if the little jungle boy could possibly belong to her.
So far, the best thing about this movie is the lions.
The hippo had seen the girl on the raft.
Just another day going downstream.
Then Bradford discovered the girl's danger. We watched the girl as the hippo swam after her. Unaware of her danger, she continued down.
Oprah Winfrey on attack.
It's a hippo. It shouldn't be going 80 miles an hour.
He does nothing.
The girl's frantic efforts to escape the onrushing brute. Then I saw Bradford.
And yet, Tarzan is born.
tree limb, I held my breath, wondering if it would hold its weight or crash with him into the stream.
And that was only a part of the movie. I'll tell you the rest later. Someone get me a beer. You know, I'm a great guy, just sitting there watching all those people get into trouble. I think I'll take a dump right here on the patio. Here's a shot for me.
Pass one of those over here, buddy. I'll come back later then.
He doesn't realize it's Halloween in Africa.
There it is.
He just wanted a Kit Kat bar.
Nothing there now, Colin. It was. I saw it through the window. Followed me here.
They heard him fall on the ground, but they couldn't hear the white gorilla. Ridiculous.
There's nothing outside, Steve. I tell you, Morgan, I saw. Take it easy. Sure you did.
I see you. Oh, this guy's a clown.
Colin. You were about to tell us about the girl you saw on the left.
Yeah, that silent movie you went to see earlier. Tell us more about that.
She was the daughter of an explorer. Her father contracted jungle fever,
Ebola.
lost his eyesight, stone blind.
That's what he gets for fooling around with monkeys.
Near a stream. They were a pair of fools just like Bradford.
I watched all this from a tree. I did absolutely nothing, of course.
Now then we moved over to their camp. We were there for months. Oh, but mind you, that wasn't my idea. Bradford insisted on it.
One must have reasons for spending months in this forsaken country.
They had reasons, all right. And a good one. Had a map. And Lou Hanley, the best guide in the country. He told me they were nearing the end of their search.
Man alive, what were they after? Where were they going?
Going to hell.
Never heard of that before, have you, Morgan?
Why, yes. It's been a legend around here for years. It's supposed to be a cave filled with untold treasures and guarded by the Cyclops. You all
Oh,
know
the Cyclops. That's another movie I saw last week.
Why, yes, sort of an idol with one eye.
That's right, an idol.
Yeah, like my penis.
Is that anyone who enters the cave never leaves it alive. Hanley, the old man's guide, was to share in the Cyclops' treasure. That is, if they found it.
The one-eyed monster.
But after Bradford rescued the girl, he figured that the old man, to show his appreciation, might give him the map. So Hanley decided to get it before that could happen.
Back to our second movie.
But Bradford, being suspicious of Hanley, was on the lookout. I had been out scouting for Allison, who had gone to our camp for some ammunition. Returning to the old man's
But I'll just stand here and watch all the action.
barging in. It was lucky I did.
they're madly in love and no one can stop them.
With the lions between me and the shack, there was nothing I could do but sit tight.
Seems like only the white guys are fighting. Lions are attacking.
As I watched the maddened beast charge at the door, I was tempted to fire my few remaining shells into their hides at the
He was tempted to fire, but did nothing again.
I would be at their mercy. Then it happened. The door gave way and the lions crashed in.
And they sat there and chilled out, doing absolutely nothing.
Then I saw Hanley dive through the window and escape into the jungle.
Lions are like, get me out of this movie.
Then it was over. Bradford had driven the beast off. The excitement was too much for the old man, and he died soon afterwards. Hanley the guide disappeared. Bradford took the girl and started back for his own camp.
And they left you.